What is going on, everyone? This is Lamar, and last year, early 2019, I'm up 20% in 1 month trading cryptocurrency, scalp trading. I take 84 trades in the month. I win 82.5% of my trades, and I feel good. And so I'm in a trade on Atom versus United States top dollar tether, and I decide I can place a soft stop loss. And I'm just going to go to lunch. It's just going to take 2 hours and go to lunch and relax. And I'm not going to lose it. If I do, if it pulls back, it won't be big. And I'm driving back from lunch and I am down 8% on my entire account. I am getting wrecked. So my 84 trades of work, winning 20% of my trades, I am now down 8% of my entire account balance. So today we're going to be going over risk management, because risk management is the key to becoming successful. Risk management and psychological control is the key to becoming a successful trader. Learning how to take the setups and take the trades, that's 5% of the game. 95% of trading is psychological and risk management. So without further ado, don't spend $1,000 on someone's fake waste of time course. This is free, this is good material, and this is the key. Keep it simple and manage your capital. If you can do those two things, you can be a successful trader. So let's get into it. Lesson 4, risk management. So you don't want to see my face the entire time we do this video, so I think I'll make my face smaller. Defining trading capital. So what really is trading capital? Your trading capital is a predetermined amount of money that you can afford to lose. So if you're saying, I want to get into trading, I've done my demo account for 1 to 3 months, I'm profitable, I understand how it works, how much really should I put into this? Because I need to start learning the emotions behind trading my own capital. And that is a real thing. You need to trade your own capital, because when you lose, it's going to have a different impact than when you're trading a demo account. When your trade's in the negative, but not yet stopped out, it's going to affect your decision making while you're sitting there watching the money just tick away. So you need to come up with a predetermined amount of money that you can afford to lose. And that is based on your financial situation. Don't think you need to go put in 10 grand, take a loan from a loan shark on high interest so that you can trade. That's dumb. Start with $500. Start with $100. Start with whatever you can afford to completely lose. And it's not even lose, but it's have locked up, have inaccessible for an extended period of time, because you're going to be working with that account. That account's going to become your baby. Your trading capital is a tool that you can leverage to earn more money. Trading capital is a tool. It's the heartbeat of your trading career. If you don't have capital, then you cannot trade. That is how it works. When somebody tells you, I grew a $0 account to 1,000, they clearly don't know what the multiplicative ratio for zero is. 0 times anything is 0. So your trading career, it circles around you having a core trading account. And in the beginning, it only needs to be a few $100, $1,000, whatever you're comfortable with. But you would like to be able to scale this account up slowly over time. Trading, growing an account doesn't happen overnight. People show you on videos that they took their $25,000 account to $50,000 in 6 months. What they're not telling you is their risk, their actual risk that they're taking per trade. So if you treat your trading capital, if you treat this capital like it's money you're willing to lose, then you're going to lose it. Money you're willing to lose. There's a difference between money you can afford to lose and money that you're willing to lose. It doesn't matter if I open an account with $1,000 in it. I am not willing to lose my trading capital. I can afford to lose the $1,000, but I am not willing to. And so not having that desire, that lack of worry, I'm willing to lose this money. If you convince yourself of that, then you are surely going to lose it, or at least take large enough hits that it sends you back to reevaluate how you're trading. So don't confuse those 2 points. Your account size should not impact the way you handle your trading. It should have no impact. Whether I'm trading with a $1,000 account or at the very beginning of 2019 in January, I'm trading with a $10,000 account. So I could say I'm pretty fresh to trading. I've only been doing it a few years now, and last year, January 1st, I'm working with a $10,000 account. And that account mattered. The money, $10,000, didn't matter to keep me going. That had nothing to do with my financial stability. If I lost every penny of it, I wouldn't have even noticed. But I would have emotionally known that I had failed to control my risk. And that's what trading's about. It's, can you treat this capital like it is the heartbeat of the career that you want to have? And that is crucial. So, moving on, we've defined trading capital, staying in the game. You go into the poker room, and everybody, including me, years ago, this video right up here.
Kill. Tell a nigga.
Are they behind us still?
Oh, we beat you. You're behind.
To the casino at that point in time. I'm clearly chilling, and I have no understanding of risk management or how to trade appropriately, how to manage my capital during tight situations. I'm a poor financial decision maker during that time. And so what you've got to know is the people that walk into the casino, the majority of them sit down and they have no idea how to manage their risk, what percentage of their capital they're trading, what they're going in knowing that they're willing to walk out losing. You know, am I going to lose 10% of this capital and say I'm done? How long am I going to stay in this game before I cut it? And this is stuff that you have to know if you want to be a successful trader. You will not win 100% of your trades. When you enter into trades, you want that predefined risk. Predefined risk is going to be based on a percentage of your total trading capital. If the trade loses, you should never lose more than the predefined risk, which I did not do in early 2019 when I lost 8% on a single trade. And then use the tools that your broker gives to you. There are tons of tools. There are multiple tools that are really helpful. So the associated stop limit orders, that is an example of a hard stop. You always want to have that. As soon as your entry is getting triggered, you should have the associated stop loss being opened at the same time. That should never go undecided. So I had a guy message me about 4 weeks ago and basically said he was in an underwater short on British pound USD. What should he do? And I said, close the trade, because you clearly have no idea what you're doing. You should have had a stop loss. You should have known your risk. Close it no matter where you're at right now. The minute you are hoping that the trade turns around and you feel a desire for hope, stop. Cut the trade, close your account, and then go figure out how to trade, because you are doing it all wrong. The next tool you have is a risk calculator. So trading is about ratios. Go in with your $1,000 account, $10,000 account, $30,000 account, and trade based on ratios. So I don't care if I'm trading with a $1,000 account, whether I'm making $10 or $20. My whole focus should be on, I'm risking 1%, I'm attempting to make 2. Okay, I came out with 1.5% gain. Oh, now I've lost, but I've managed my trade well, and I've only lost 0.5%. Everything is based on a ratio, so that it doesn't matter what size account you're trading with. If you focus on the ratios, the dollars will not affect you emotionally, and being affected emotionally is what's going to scar or manipulate your decision making. And you don't want your decision making to change as your account size changes. If you're profitable trading $1,000, you can do the same with 100,000, but you have to be focused on the fact that it's purely a ratio game. So, handling a losing streak. This is key. What are you going to do? What are you going to do if you go on a losing streak? And it's going to happen, because it happens to all of us. The most trades that I have lost in a row were 12. I lost 12 consecutive trades. My drawdown was about 7-point-something%. So I lose 12 trades in a row and I draw down 7%. I'm trying to change my strategy. I'm making huge errors. This is in the beginning of my trading career. But you know what I did? My risk management protected me. So I began to scale down my position sizing. If I'm going to risk 1% on average per trade, well, once I get to like my fifth trade in a row where I've lost, maybe even fourth, I'm just going to back it off to 2/3. Then I'm going to back it off to 0.5% risk. You don't sit there and hammer away into a brick wall, bashing your head against it with forced 1% risk every time when you're on a massive losing streak. Go get your feet wet, get a run going, get a feel for the market, get alignment with the market, and then step back into your full position sizing. So, how are you going to feel if you lose four trades in a row? If you're risking 2% per trade, boom, 4 trades in a row, you've drawn your account down 8%. You're risking 1% per trade, 4 trades in a row, you've drawn your account down 4%. 0.5% risk, drawn your account down 2% if you lose 4 trades in a row. So when I first started trading with my $10,000 account balance, I knew that psychologically I was only willing or could only manage to handle a 0.5% risk per trade. I wanted to see some consistency with the larger account because I started like everybody else with a low account balance. First time I'm trading, I've got $1,000 in the account. I grew up 41%, and I'm sure I didn't manage risk appropriately. But as soon as you grow up 41%, you go, oh, okay, I'm going to jump up to 10,000. Boom, you're there. You got a higher number. You got 5 figures. I know it's not a lot, but it's still 5 figures you're risking. So I decided, shockingly enough, like maturely, which doesn't happen, that I was only going to risk 0.5%. And that was the right move until I really got comfortable with the balance that I was trading. And then I moved it up to 2/3, and then I moved it up to 1%. And I generally do not risk more than 1%, especially as my account balance has grown and is larger. I really don't want to try and test myself psychologically and go risk 2% of the account on every trade. If your account draws down 8%, will you still feel confident enough to take good trades? What'll happen is you'll start having trades that are beautiful setups come right in front of your face, but because of your disorientation, because you've now drawn your account down 8% and you're second guessing every potential setup that comes into play, you don't want to continue to feel that pain that you're actually saying, okay, I'm going to keep it going. This is being adverse to risk. We're all naturally adverse to risk. You prick your finger when you're a child, and what do? You don't go back over to the thing that pricked your finger. And that's your natural reaction, is avoid things that have done you harm in the past. So you get an 8% drawdown, you're like a child. You're feeling that is where the pain's coming from. Trading. Why am I going to continue to take these setups? I don't know if they're going to work. So will you be able to continue to make good decisions on a large drawdown? In the beginning of your trading career, the answer is no. It's probably no. And even worse, there's other people out there that, like in the very, very beginning, like when you don't even realize that you should learn anything about trading, is they go on revenge trading streaks. I'm down 8%. I need to risk more and I need to trade now. Then that's the exact opposite of what you need to do. You need to draw back your risk. You need to reevaluate your system, and you need to stop trading. Just maybe go open a paper account if you are starting to have those psychological urges. It's controlling your urges. This is about mastering your emotions, mastering your personal psychology, and so you're gonna have to get through all this. Most of you that are watching this, because you're watching this, you probably have gotten through the revenge trading. You still experience drawdowns. We all do. So this is a great point here. Stop loss plus risk management. Point 1, always use a hard stop loss. Point 2, always use a hard stop loss. And if you wanted to know what point 3 was, always use a hard stop loss. Because you want to be like this guy. I don't know where I'm going to put the clip. I don't know how it works. This guy, you're going to get all the ladies you want. You're going to have great success. You're going to drive Lamborghinis if you manage your risk and trade properly and keep trading simple. Now, do I suggest you go buy a Lamborghini? No. Why would you go buy something that when you get on the road, unless you're on the Autobahn and you're in Germany, you're going to accelerate so you can stop at the next light, and you're going to have a vehicle that depreciates by like 60% within the first few months? That sounds like a horrible idea. I'm good. I'll pass. People on YouTube are totally ridiculous. Total clowns. The clown show is endless. Just type in trading on YouTube and you'll see them all. It's unreal. I actually start to be like, well, do I have to be a total clown? Which is why I put those snippets up if anybody's going to watch my video. But that's beside the point. So how are you going to calculate account size or trade size? So calculating trade size is not actually necessarily done manually if you're trading from a Forex broker, because they have all these tools already preset built into their systems. If you're trading cryptocurrency, on the other hand, they don't have these tools built into their system. So this is stuff you'll have to do manually. And this is when I first started trading. I traded all crypto, so I had built Excel spreadsheets, all these different spreadsheets in order to calculate my risk, calculate dollar cost averaging, everything. So in this example here, we've got a $10,000 account balance, and we're going to risk 1% per trade. So our max dollar risk is $100 per trade, because $100 is 1% of 10,000. In this example down here, you can see my stop loss is 2% away from my entry. My stop loss is 2% away from my entry. So stop loss 2% away from entry. That means I can only place a $5,000 entry. So my position can't be greater than $5,000, because what is 2% of 5,000? If you can't do that math, then you probably shouldn't be trading. It's $100, by the way. So and $100 is my max I can risk per trade. So the formula I've posted down here at the bottom right, the way you quickly get to your position sizing is you say my max dollar risk. So if your account is $9,500, then you say 1% of 9,500, which is $95. But in this example, 1% of 10,000 is $100, and then I divide that by the stop loss distance, the percentage distance. So 2%. What is the decimal form of 2%? It is 0.02. 0.2 would be 20%. 0.02 is 2%. So you say 100 divided by 0.02, and that will give you $5,000. 5,000, which is AKA the max position size. So this is a quick formula. It is max dollar risk. You've already calculated. You said 1% of 10,000 divided by stop loss percentage in its decimal form, and then you get your full position size. So controlling your risk is the first step to controlling your emotions. Next video, we're going to go over emotional stability and psychological control and all the nuances behind that. That's going to be pretty complex. I'll try and keep it simple. But this is the first step in controlling your emotions. If you feel that you have your capital under control, then you will, in turn, have control over your emotions. If you're out of control with your capital and your risk management, then you got no shot. You're going to be on huge swings up and down, and you're going to be having mood swings and in no position to make logical decisions that are purely calculated based on the chart and based on data. So thank you everyone for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more of this free course of how to become a profitable trader, you can subscribe to my channel, Confluent Trading. I will post my Telegram in the description down below, and you can see all my trades. I post them every day. I keep everyone updated. I also have a TradingView account where I post all these trades. So y'all have a wonderful day. Good luck improving, and this is a long process. Don't quit now. Keep going. For sure. It's worth it.